Hello everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, a couple of weeks ago I did a little teaser video asking you what you thought, to have some guesses at what you thought I'd use to make this paper and that one and those two. So you've had a few guesses. Nobody's guessed it. We've had I've just written them down. I've not wrote who said what, but there's been guesses of watercolours. I'll leave that there for you to look at. Watercolours and powders, magicals, brushos, pixie powders, cosmic shimmers, brusho and twinkly paint. Can't read my own writing. Colour burst powders, cosmic shimmers, a sponge, napkins and acrylic, torn tissue paper, the bleeding sort of tissue paper, cosmic polish and alcohol, tissue paper and twinkling H2Os, crushed paper dipped in paint and dabbed on, shaving cream and paint. No, it's none of those, although I can get why it could, looking at that, it could be any of those. But what I used, and I've just had another go, and they've come out nothing like that. I'm like, really? The camera's not even on and you're going tits up. What I used was, I just wanted to do something or try something different. I used my jelly plate, right, and the card I used I'd have written down on the back. I didn't write the technique down on the back. Look, this is what I've used. Daler Rowney mixed media paper, Arteza woodless pencils. That is what I've used, and what I did, all I did was I've just had another go. I'll show you the ones I've just done, and they've come out similar, but you don't want them all the same, do you? I suppose that one and that one, just done those. And then I did an orangey one, and you can actually see some bits of, probably if I'd shown you that one, which I couldn't have done because I hadn't got it then, you may have guessed, I don't know. So I sprayed it, and it's these Arteza pencils that the lovely Francesca from Junk Journal Joy bought me off of my Amazon wish list several weeks ago now. And I just wanted to, well, I knew you could do this because I think it was before I'd got these, and probably before I'd put them on my wish list, I'd heard of them, and I think, oh, my memory's so bad, but I think I went on to the Arteza site, and I saw somebody doing different demonstrations, and one of the things was where she, it's not me being clever, one of the things was where she I can't remember whether she used a jelly plate or I think she just did it on the card, and she just got the pencils. So thank you ever so much again, Francesca. She got the pencils because they're woodless. There's no wood. There's this, I don't know what it is. I suppose it's like a bit of a plastic coating. I don't know. I'm going to spray a bit more of that on, water on, and just shaved it. Now I will say, I mean, I'll probably only get one little piece done. It did take, if I remember rightly, it did take quite a while, but it's just a different way to use the pencil, and it was just a bit of fun. Yeah, I didn't know whether anybody would guess or not, I suppose, unless you're familiar with the pencils. You wouldn't guess. I mean, when they come, they're like flat on the end, so yeah, I'll use a bit of blue. There's quite a lot there, isn't there? Probably putting too much on now. So when I just did it a few minutes ago, I thought, it doesn't seem to be working, so I've got my piece of, which way round is it? I never know which way round this paper's meant to be. That way, I think. And then I just dabbed it on like you would do if it was you know, if I had done it with pixie powders or whatever. And that's all I did, and I just kept doing that. Oh look, I mean, that's so pretty. And I have just dried them off. I don't think I dried them with the heat gun before. And that's all I did. What else shall we have? What's this one? So the pink one was rose. Don't know which of the one I used now. What did I? Oh, the blue one, didn't I? And that one is sky blue. And this one is purple iris. Do you like my vintage sharpener? Look, 1983 that. Can't beat a bit of Ronnie McDonald. Where's my little toothpick gone? I've just had a toothpick somewhere just to get... So another one. Yeah, so it's all fun. I'll put a bit more pink on. All good fun. I probably shan't keep doing this, otherwise I'll have no pencil left, but it was just a bit of fun. And I did mean to do a video last week. I just forgot. Shall I put some more on there? See what we can pick up. I could just spend hours doing, well, I do spend hours doing this sort of thing. As you can see, they're coming out nothing like the ones that I showed you on the teaser video. But that doesn't matter. I don't want them all to be the same. Yeah, so I mean, and you can, I'm just going to leave that. I'm not doing any more. You get the idea of what I was doing. So yeah, you can use them as, use another bit of card there. Use them as watercolours. You know, as paints, should I say. You don't necessarily have to use them as a pencil. I do just like doing different things. Going off track here, aren't I? But the fab, I love them, really love them. I think there's such a lot of fun, that word again, fun, fun, fun. Gotta have fun. else shall we have? What's this one? Denim blue. I didn't do this on those other papers. I'm just messing about now. Because I can. Mr. Doodle's going to be late home tonight, so... And he wants gammon, egg and lots of chips for his dinner, he said. So that's what he shall have. He said he's had nothing to eat today. He doesn't always like to take sandwiches and that with him, and I can understand that. I will get fed up with that every day. So he said he was going to stop and get something, but he's not had time. So he'd got I think he's had a yoghurt and, I don't know, no, not a banana, a yoghurt and something. Nothing very substantial, so. A nice piece of gammon it is. I shan't eat tonight. I had a piece of steak at lunchtime. I've been carnivore this week, just having meat this week. Sorry to anyone who's vegetarian. Well, sorry, not sorry, because I'm not vegetarian. But I was several years ago. For a few years, I'd had some chicken. We'd had a chicken one weekend. And I had a sandwich. I don't know if I've ever told you this before. I had a sandwich the next day, and oh God, it was awful. And it just put me off of eating meat for several years. Not just chicken, just meat in general. And then bacon got the better of me. So yeah, that's what I've had today. A piece of ribeye steak. Do me with some butter, because I like to follow the ketogenic way of eating for the most of the time. Like when we go on holiday, I'll go off keto. At least my weight stayed stable for a couple of years, so that's good. And I like it. I like just... There, that's another pretty piece of paper. Might stencil over that another day. I like just eating once a day, or sometimes fasting, and just makes me feel better. And like when we go on holiday, I'll eat normal food, if you like, and then I'll feel crap, which is pretty stupid really. But I've always said that although I want to do keto, I don't know how on earth I've got onto keto. It's Mr. Doodle's fault because he's late home. That's how it started. I've always said that I'm not going to say I am never going to eat whatever again, because I don't think that's realistic. But I certainly don't want to get back to gorging myself with 5 cream cakes at a time, being a greedy pig like I used to be. I'm sorry that hasn't come out like those other papers, but that is how I did it. On the jelly plate, water and woodless pencils, and I've just enjoyed that little bit of play. I'm sorry if you haven't, but I have. And I'm going to just put a little bit more of this down. It's blue, pink and purple day today. And somebody's mowing or something, for the sounds of it. I've got the windows closed as well. I don't know whether that's a mower or not. Something. Machinery. What's this one down here? This one is ultramarine. I love ultramarine. Look at that. Wow. Right, spray a bit more water on. I think some of the, excuse me, some of the paints seem to dissolve more than others. I'm just going to dab a bit of that on there. Oh yes. Yeah, so it's the same sort of technique that you would do with, oh look at that, so pretty, that you would do with like the pixie powders and brushos, although I still haven't tried my brushos that Mr. Doodle bought me last Christmas. But I have got pixie powders and the Ken Oliver ones, and it is the same sort of idea, but it's just with pencil. That's better, isn't it? I love that one. Oh, I love that one. Shall we dab that bit on there? Oh yes. Play, 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 play. One does like to play and experiment. That's better. Love that ultramarine. That is just so pretty. Wow. And see, that's dissolved ever so well. But the green one that I used on there, you can see big bits of it. But that's all right. Right, that is it. And now, because the majority of commenters on that video had a guess, a couple didn't, but majority of you did, I'm going to do a little giveaway. Don't know what it will be. Probably some painty bits of painty paper. Yeah, I might just send some bits of painty paper depending on where in the world it is and how much it's going to cost. Right, so we'll move that out of the way. So I hope you've enjoyed that little bit of silliness. Oh, love it. Right, this is the bag that those pencils came in, and there was 13, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, there was 13. Where's the other one gone? Oh no, come on. 1, 2, 3. Ah, it's in there, look, little monkey. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right, so I'm going to put them in this bag. Yeah, this bag is what the pencils came in from Amazon. Right, good old shake up. So thank you ever so much for playing along with that. I didn't say it was a giveaway. Playing along with that little teaser. I know a couple of you have written to me and says, have I missed the video? Have we said what it is yet? Right, let's go in. And if you don't want any painted papers, I won't be at all offended if you want to give it to somebody else or whatever. Max Lockley, well done, Max. Oh, well done, Max. So I've got your address. I'll send you some bits of painty paper, or you know, some bits of these or something, if there's anything in particular you like. I think you're pretty much like me, you like sort of anything, don't you? So well done, Max, and thank you again everyone for guessing and for all your lovely comments. So take care, speak to you soon, bye.